When you are dying, everything becomes crystal clear. You see your life like a movie you've been watching instead of living. I'm not dying anymore. That's the problem. Welcome to my nervous breakdown. Population, me. And if you are watching this at 3 a.m. like I'm recording it, population, us. This isn't a motivational video. This isn't me telling you how I found myself. This is me admitting I lost myself so completely that I had to literally break my brain to find a way back. And maybe that's exactly what some of us need to hear. 3 years ago, my body tried to kill me. Cancer at 19, fun times. But here's the weird part nobody talks about. While my body was busy trying to murder me, my brain went into this hyperdrive mode, like when your computer crashes and suddenly you can see all the background processes. I became Neo seeing the Matrix for the first time. I saw every mistake I'd made, every dream I'd put in a box labeled someday, every night I chose scrolling over creating, every morning I hit snooze instead of hitting the ground running, and lying in the hospital bed, hooked up to machines that were keeping me alive. I made this promise to myself: if I survive this, I'm going to live like it matters. Then I got better, and the vision fucking vanished. You know how they say you don't know what you have until it's gone? Well, I didn't know who could I be until I almost wasn't. You want to know what's worse than dying? Getting a second chance and pissing it away pixel by pixel, scroll by scroll, day by meaningless day. My phone, this thing, become my IV drip instead of medicine. It was pumping me full of other people's lives, other people's achievement, and other people's courage. I became a professional observer, a connoisseur of everyone else's existence. I had a PhD in procrastination and a black belt in starting project I'd never finish. Look at this shit. Evidence of every time I got excited about becoming someone and then didn't. Guitar, I played it for 3 days. Novel, made it to page 12. Painting, one landscape that looks like a toddler sneezes on the canvas. My brain literally short-circuited and my brain literally short-circuited from the disappointment, epileptic seizure. My neurons said, "Fuck this guy," and went on strike. That's when I realized I'm not living, I'm just buffering, like a video that's stuck loading at 1% forever. Here's the thing nobody tells you about rock bottom. It has Wi-Fi, you can doom scroll your way to the Earth's core, and I became an expert spelunker. But something weird happened last week. I was watching this guy on YouTube build a treehouse, just watching, like I'd watched 1,000 other people do 1,000 other things I wished I had the balls to try. And suddenly, this thought hit me like a brick to the face. What if I stopped being the audience to my own life? Not in some bullshit toxic positivity way. I mean literally, what if instead of consuming other people's dream, I started feeding my own? What if 2025 isn't just another year where I promise myself I will change and then don't? What if it's the year I hack my own system? See, I figured out the problem. I've been treating my life like it's in beta testing forever, like I'm waiting for permission to start the real version. But nobody's coming to give you that permission. Nobody's going to tell you you are ready. You just have to glitch your way into your own life. This channel, it's not content, it's evidence. Evidence that someone can resurrect themselves while you watch. I'm going to restring this guitar and learn to play it properly. Not because I want to be a musician, but because I said I would 3 years ago, and I'm tired of being a liar. I'm going to finish this story, not because it's good, it's probably terrible, but because I need to prove to myself that I can finish something that matters. I'm going to paint until these hands can create something that doesn't look like a crime scene. I'm going to do every single thing my hospital bed self dreamed about. The weird ones, the impossible ones, the ones that make no sense to anyone but me. Not because I'm brave, not because I'm motivated, but because I'm fucking terrified of becoming a ghost in my own story. The difference between who you are and who you could be isn't talent. It isn't luck. It isn't even opportunity. It's the willingness to look ridiculous while you are figuring it out. Maybe you are watching this because you couldn't sleep. Maybe the algorithm served you this random guy having an existential crisis and something about it felt familiar. Good. That means you are ready for the uncomfortable conversation. How many years have you been rehearsing? How many years have you had the perfect idea in the shower, the perfect plan lying in bed, the perfect vision of who you could be, and then done nothing about it? I am fat. I am 22. I wasted 3 years of borrowed time, and I'm about to course correct so hard it might break the space time continuum. This is going to be messy, uncomfortable, probably embarrassing, definitely not family friendly. I'm going to fail at stuff. I'm going to suck at things. I'm going to have days where I want to quit, but it's going to be real. And real is the rarest thing on the internet these days. So if you are tired of being the audience to your own life, stick around. We are going to figure out how to be the main character together. I can promise you will be inspired. I can promise you'll learn something life changing. Hell, I can't even promise I won't quit this whole thing next week, but I can promise you will witness someone refusing to be a background character in their own life anymore. 2025, the year I stopped rehearsing for my life and start living it. First domino down, let's see what falls next.